Pinochet didn't get arrested until 20 years after he, was 30 years after he committed his crimes, 10 years after he had been pushed out of office, right? And he never actually was convicted. He died before any sentencing. Henry Kissinger never had a warrant served on him for his roles in any of the Southern Cone murder operations until he was 80 years old. But the fact that there are international norms and that folks like us are pushing ultimately means accountability will not be hidden for the long term. It may take decades, but human rights advocates around the world are going to pursue the people who built that torture policy for the United States government. President Bush, Vice President Cheney, David Addington, John Yoo, these are persona non grata in most of the countries of the world, and that will continue to be the case, and that's rightfully so. And it may be small beer, to use the old phrase from hundreds of years ago, that those guys are concerned about traveling to a place like Italy, which convicted the 20, 30 CIA agents for kidnapping, right? So David Addington and Dick Cheney won't be going to Italy. That's small punishment in some way, but personally I love Italian food and Italian wine. Florence, best city in the world. It's a very small measure of justice, but eyes are on them and eyes are watching them, and that's rightfully so. Small measure of justice, but it will take decades.